पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। We had just started seeing the sixth Brahman, which is called Ukta Brahman. So, what is in this Ukta Brahman? What is the purpose of this? Whole world has been put into three principles. When I say world, it means what? Sadhya Prapanch, Sadhan Prapanch, and Avyakrit also. So, Vyakt and Avyakrit Prapanch, that is the meaning of the world. World is a very descriptive and very important word. We should take it little carefully. And in this, in other word, Vyakt Prapanch is also called Savikalp Prapanch. And Avyakt Prapanch is called Nirvikalp Prapanch. Nirvikalp and Savikalp. Nirvikalp means where differentiation has not yet come manifested. That is called Nirvikalp. Kalpana Sahit. Kalpana means with differentiation, with Dvait and with Trait. And Nirvikalp means where this differentiation has not yet taken place. So, why you are telling all these things? Because I am telling so that next chapter is on negation of these three things. Nam Rahitatvam, Roop Rahitatvam and Karma Rahitatvam. So if these three things are there, then we can say that the world is negated, Avyakrit Prapanch also and Vyakrit Prapanch also, both has been negated. Later on, the Upanishad, in this chapter only, these three components, he will condense it to only one component. And that component will be called Pindam, or one's own body. So whole world into three and three into one. How we will see that? So this first line which we had seen in the morning class, Idam va, Trayam va idam, Nama, Rupa, Grupam, Karma, this is called Sankshep Vakya. Sankshep Vakya, page 390. Sankshep Vakya. Let us now analyze now. What do you mean by that? Normally, Vak means organ of speech. Here, Vak means Samanya Shabda. What? Samanya Shabda. What is Samanya Shabda? We will see that. Shabd is what is made, what is created by organ of speech is called Shabda. So here Vak does not mean organ of speech. Here it has a meaning of Shabda. Okay. So it is written here, Trayam va idam nam rupam karma. Trayam. Idam means entire universe. Idam means entire universe. Means Vyakt, manifest and unmanifest. Both the universe is called the Nam Roop and Karma. Nam Roop and Karma. Okay. Then it is something has a shape. Every shabd has a shape. Please be careful. When shape word is used, shape word is not only for form. Shape word is for shabd, sparsh, roop, ras, gandh, all have a shape. Shape. Supposing I say apple. This word apple has a shape. Well, I know apple has a shape. No. I'm not saying apple has a shape. I'm saying word apple has a shape. Well, why you are remembering apple? Arey, take anything, no problem. I thought in the morning, let us think about fruit only. So word apple has a shape. Well, why you are saying it is a shape? What is the definition of a shape? Many definitions are there. One definition is which is endowed with boundary line. Which is endowed with boundary line. Okay. When I say what is the shape of India, you will draw the boundary line. The moment you draw a boundary line, you create something else other than that. You can't say that boundary line is there, but there is only one shape. Okay. You at least created two. Okay. Supposing I create two now. Now the second one also has a shape or not other than the first one. Supposing I draw one shape. So outside this is also another shape. So that is another shape is there. That will have another shape in it. So shape is another definition of said shape is that which excludes something else that is called a shape. So one is one which has a boundary line. Simantakam Rupam. What is a roop? Which has a sima. And second definition is which will separate one from other. If I say apple, after that I say, supposing orange. So orange is different than the apple. Orange is separated by the apple. Apple is not inside the orange, neither orange is inside the apple. It is separating each other. So when I say words, so all the words have a shape. All the words. All the words have a shape. Okay. And what is this whole world? Don't confuse word and world. One is word, other is world. One is Vishwam, other is Shabda. So whole world is Nam, Roop and Karma. Srishtir Nama Brahmarupe Satchidananda Vastuni. Abdhau Phenadivat Sarvam Nam Rupar Saranam. So whole world is depicted by the name and form and karma. Acha. Oh, World is name and form, yes. Can you conceive of the world without the form? Is there a shapeless form which is a part of the world? If world is there, you experience the world as drishyam. And any drishya will always have a shape. Anything seen will always have a akar. And if akar is there, then only it can be seen. Anything which is nirakar cannot be seen. Seen means? Indriya gocharatvam, drishyatvam. The definition of drishya is what is known by the senses and what is known by the sakshi as idamtaya. Idamtaya indriya gocharatvam, idamtraya sakshi bhasyam iti drishyam uchyate. What is known by the sakshi, mental thoughts, and what is known by any sense organ is called drishyam. So every drishya, every shape is there. So world, in one word, world is also called idamtaya. What is known as this is called world. Okay. And in this whole world, everything is condensed in three forms. It has a rupam. Rupam, again I am repeating it. All five. All five. Sense organ and mind also. Okay. Anything which has a roop will have a name. Well, I have not put any name to my son. So son itself is a name. Well, that dog, I don't know what the name is. You have put the name dog. Anything you cannot conceive without putting some name. Well, that tall person, I don't know his name. That woman, that tree, I don't know. So, moment you put a roop, you will put a naam also. Achha. Third point. Anything which is made, which has a shape, it is always made by some action. Like this cloth is there, this tablecloth. It is made by some action. This mic is there. It is made by some action. This desk is there. It is made by some action. Anything which has a shape, it is made by some action. Okay. Okay. No, lot of consequences are there. I am giving the data. Later on we will come to the product. So anything which has a shape, it is made by the action. This book is made by action. Okay. This hall has a shape, it is made by action. Okay. Agreed. This watch has a shape, it has been made by the action. Body has a shape. And body is also made by the action. Well, this I won't accept. No, why you won't accept? This body is made out of the fruits of action, therefore body is also made by the action. One is ant body, other is auntie's body. So both are made by their own actions. One is Brahmaji's body, other is our body. And therefore, without the action coming into picture, there will never be Rupam. Rupam presupposes action. So three things. Name presupposes Rupam. Rupam presupposes Karma. Name presupposes form or Rupam. And Rupam presupposes action. If something has no form, you can't give a name. Some name, to give a name, you should have something which has a form. Because very definition of Naam in Nyaya is Vyavartakatvam Namatvam. They define Naam, although Vedanta doesn't agree, but I like their definition. Vyavartakatvam Namatvam. That which separates one from other is called Naam. Supposing I say he is Shyam, that means he is not Ghanshyam or he is not Ram. Moment you put a name, you separate that thing from something else. Okay? Agreed, sir? Agreed? Now, Naam presupposes Roop, Roop presupposes Karma. चले आगे, चलते रहिए. Karma presupposes what? Huh? Huh? What? Sorry? Okay, that is there. Karma presupposes if you are working, there should be a thing on which you work. That is called Upadan Karan. Upadan means Yad Upadaya. Up means closely going. Adaya means taking. Yad Upadaya Karyam Pravartate iti Upadanam. Taking which the effect comes out is called Upadanam. Okay? So that means the world. That means what is the Upadan Karan of the world? Oh. There should be some Upadan Karan out of which something has come out. Like if I see the Panch Bhautik Srishti, so Panch Mahabhut is the Upadan Karan of the 5 elements. So all people, all clubbed together is 5 element is the Upadan Karan. Okay. And from that Upadan Karan, Karma has cut various shapes. One cut is there, crocodile. One cut is there, eagle came up. Another cut is there, like the tailor cuts the cloth. Similarly, whale came out. Whale. Whale is not a fish, huh? Whale is a mammal. Well, this is another topic here. Just I'm telling that. Whale is a mammal. Biggest mammal is whale. Anyway. So, there is a 5 element are the Upadan Karan here. Okay. In the 5 element, there is no variation, and therefore I will give the name Samanya Upadan Karan, from which everything else has come up, that is called Samanya Upadan Karan. Okay. भाई मान लेते हैं. What you are saying? No. You don't have to believe. You don't have to. You will definitely believe it. It is not that you Vedanta is something you have to believe and you have to that believe. No, you have to go logically step by step. Okay. So 5 elements are the Upadan Karan of this gross seen world of the Shabd Sparsh Roop Ras Gandh. So in this also 5 element is there. In this desk also 5 elements are there, or only earth element is there? Huh? All 5 elements are there. Because there is a sound there. Sound is a property of a space, so space is also there. There is a touch there. Therefore air is there. The form is there. Fire is there. Huh? And taste is also there. One can lick and find out. Taste is also there. And there is some smell also. And therefore it has all 5 elements. This is called Panchikrit Panch Mahabhut. Panchikrit. 5-fold 5 element. That comes in Tattva Bodh, Atma Bodh. You can see later on. So what word I will use and what Upanishad has used further, he said one is Vishesh Roop, other is Samanya Roop. Samanya Roop is one and same in all, Vishesh Roop is different in all. Okay. I'm collecting the datas. Samanya Roop is one. In all of us, Samanya Panchmabhut is same. Vishesh form is different, but the cause is the one. And because of the Visheshta, somebody is tall, somebody is short, somebody is fat, somebody is lean, somebody is fair, somebody is unfair. So, so this is the various kind of somebody is male, somebody is female. Why exclude animals? Somebody is dog, somebody is cat, somebody is mongoose. I saw Monday mongoose was here. Mongoose. Huh? Oh, snakes are also there. Please be careful. What? Snake? जो भी है, snakes are also there. Be careful. We are living in a global family. So snakes are also part of our family. They are a family member. Don't think snake is snake. It's a part of Virat only. We should not be thinking snake is different than me. That is also one ang of Virat, and therefore they are also worshipped in Nag Panchami, etc. Rather, snake worship is very popular. Nag dosh is there, Sarp dosh is there. Huh? Sarp dosh is there. So that is, they are also a part of our existence. Okay? Thing at the wrong place can be dangerous, but everything at its right place is fine. Snake in the bedroom is dangerous, but a snake in their own jungle is fine. And we in the bedroom are fine, jungle we are not. So this is the point here, Samanya. So why no this one point, one more, Samatvat Samanyam. Upanishad will define Samatvat Samanyam, which is same in all is Samanya. And therefore here one more word has been added, Samatvat Sama. Sam. Not somewhere, Sam only. What is same in all is called Sam, not Sham. Sam. Okay, this is about the Roop. Okay. There is one common form in all. There is a common Upadhan Karan of all forms. Okay. This Upadhan Karan is technically called as Uktam. Here in the Upanishad, Upadhan Karan is called as Uktam, not Uktam, not Ta. Ta. In South India they confuse a lot. I am going to take bath. I am going to eat bhat. No, I am going to eat bath. And after eating bath, I will take bhat. So don't confuse that. Because ta and the is also same. In that. Ta. Anyway. Now, this is about the Roop. Same is with Vak. With sound, lot of sounds are there. If sounds are many, there should be one Upadhan Karan of all variations of sound. And that Upadhan Karan is called Samanya Vak or Samanya Nam. सामान्य नाम expresses as विशेष शब्दाः. सामान्य नाम expresses as विशेष शब्दाः. ध्यान देना, these are little, I don't want to go in much detail. अरे अच्छा, ये सामान्य शब्द क्या है? एंड विशेष, सपोजिंग ऐसे काउ, बफेलो, दिस इज विशेष और सामान्य. सपोजिंग आई से एनिमल, आई से मैंगो, आई से लोटस, ऑल आर विशेष. सामान्य क्या है? देखो देखते हैं. द शब्द इज द धर्म ऑफ विच पंच महाभूत? आकाश, not Vayu. Shabd is not the dharma of Vayu. Anything, supposing anything comes out by some action, it is not the dharma of that action. Supposing I churn, and by churning butter comes out. So butter was not the dharma of churning. Churning facilitated the butter. Churning brought out the hidden butter. But action does not have any dharma. Action is expressor. One point, subtle point. Action is a manifester. Action is a manifester. Your action of writing is a manifester of word. Action of writing does not have a dharma of any word. It didn't create it separately. Any action is a manifester of something hidden. From action hall came. So hall was not the dharma of action of making. It brought out the hidden room or hall which was in the mind of somebody. Okay. So Shabd is not the dharma of Vayu. Because Vayu is moving something. By movement of Vayu, Shabd comes out. So Shabd is not the dharma of movement of Vayu. Dharma. By movement of Vayu, Shabd expresses. Then Shabd must be in the space. Please be careful. Shabd must be in the space. The Vayu is a churner, and after churning of the space by the Vayu, the Shabd dharma comes out. फिर से बोल देते हैं. The churner is like the Vayu, and space is the one in which the Shabd is hidden. So by movement of the Vayu in the space, the hidden Shabd manifests. And therefore Shabd is hidden in all space. So this dhvani which you hear is Vishesh dhvani, in which we speak, animals speak. Animal also, they have noises. They don't have, what is it called, language. They have noises. From noise they can indicate that danger is there. What is the difference between noise and language? Noise and language, what is the difference? Noise is an expression of emotion. Language is an expression of vichar. One is thought, other is thinking. A small baby has thought or thinking? Huh? Thinking or thought? One is newborn baby. He is thinking or thought? Thinking. Thought. Because thinking requires language. And baby doesn't know any language. But he cries. He will not cry in English or Hindi. Crying doesn't need a language. He smiles. You can't see smiling in Hindi or Marathi. Or he is angry. Anger doesn't need a language. But supposing you say, go there. Now it links a language. Today is hot. It needs a language. So we operate in two areas. Either we are in thought or we are in thinking. But thinking is not possible without language. Therefore you pray with thought or thinking. Prayer. Thinking. Prayer requires language. A Spanish will pray in Spanish only. Italian person will pray in Italian language only. That means God knows all the language. And He answers in the same language also. Okay. So animals have noise because they are not adept in language. Therefore they can't think. Thinking has a sequential verse. Thinking requires a sentence. Sentence requires a series of words put together which make a meaning. From pad comes vakya. If you be with the pet and keep on training him, sit down, get up, then he may also learn some language. Certain words he will learn. If you train the pet, sit down, walk, come here. So he will recognize that with your word, but he can't write it. You can't throw to the dog that come here, he'll not recognize that. He will maybe eat the paper. But he will recognize sit down means he is asking me to sit down. Training is there. This Samanya Vak is equal to Samanya Shabd, which is the Upadan Karan of Vishesh Shabd. And this Samanya Shabd is same in all. Everything. And because it is same in all, it is also given one name called Brahma. Okay, so there are 3 points. One is every shape will have Upadan Karan. Second thing, the shape called Upadan Karan will be same in all and therefore it will be called Brahman. Third point, this Samanya Shabd is the Utpatti. Samanya Shabd is the Utpatti Karan, Sthiti Karan and Pralaya Karan. Okay. Bole, you mean to say everywhere sound is there? Yes. When I first read that Akash has the dharma of Shabd, I could not understand how Akash has the dharma of Shabd. Because you don't hear any Shabd. Vayu can understand, touch is there. In Nyaya, so Nyaya says interesting thing. He said, Prithvi has the dharma of Gandh and Shabd, water has the dharma of taste. Agni has fire, and what is it called? Vayu has sparsh. Parisheshat nyayat, by the law of remainder, so the Akash will have the dharma of Shabd, but did not satisfy me unless I understood this point that this Shabd will be in the Samanya form in the space. Okay. When you blow a conch is quite a mysterious thing. If you put the conch in the rice tin, the bottom, it will come up. It will come up automatically. And there is Dakshinavarti Shank and Vamavarti Shank is there. So Vamavarti Shank is used for no, Abhishek, not Lord Shiva. Abhishek of Lord Vishnu or another Lord. Especially Shaligram is considered very auspicious. Shank. And that Dakshinavarti Shank is used for blowing. Okay. It has Shabd. When you blow the conch, you are creating an air. It's a different circular spiral way. In a spiral way, you are creating a spiral kind of air. Because if you go, the Shankh is like this from inside. It is like that. So that spiral air, by the push and pull, it creates a conch sound is there, which is very auspicious. It is very important to blow the conch. Now this is very interesting. That means all words you have condensed to Samanya Shabd. Dekho. And that is, because it is Samatvat, therefore that is Brahman. I will use this principle. So three points I said. Vishesh word, Vak is equal to Shabd. All words are Vishesh Shabd. Vishesh Shabd has the Upadan Karan. That Upadan Karan is Samanya Shabd, which is same in all. All words come from it, stay in it, and go back into the Samanya Shabd. Because there is a rule, Upadan Karan has a rule, where after thing is broken, where it goes is the Upadan Karan. Like pot, when it is broken, it will go to the mud. Therefore, mud is the Upadan Karan of pot. Not the potter. Mud won't go to the potter. Mud will go to the pot. If ornament is melted, it will go to the gold. If body is dead, you know what word they use? Panchatvam agata. One word for death is Panchatvam agata. This 5 element has gone. Therefore, body if you touch, it is cold. That means fire element has almost lost. It starts decomposing. That means water element is going away. Okay. Water element is going away. Air which it had, it will also go. Therefore, dead body is heavier than the life, because air was making it lighter. Slowly air element is going away. Prithvi Tattva will go away. Slowly that formless earth will be there because of decomposition. And ultimately the space which was gathered, that space also has been given back. And therefore the Panch Mahabhut is the Upadan Karan of the body. Now I spoke the word, as long as I am speaking, it is there in the air. But moment I stop that word has gone into the unmanifest, which is the Samanya Shabd. So Samanya Shabd has taken all the words. And therefore be very careful. Whatever you spoke is not dead. It is there. And it can reach anywhere now. Because unmanifest word is everywhere. And manifest word has gone to the unmanifest. And it has reached there. It has everywhere existence now. And therefore if you criticize somebody, quite a possibility is there it will reach him also. This is a dangerous point. That you said something, maybe after half year, 1 year, 2 years, sometime it will reach that person in through some way also. It will manifest. So Shabd searches the form. Whose Shabd is there, it goes to him. Okay. So this is one data that we are going to collect. We are going to use it. Just I will show you the same thing is said or something else is said. Let us see the first mantra. Trayamva idam nama rupa karma. Full stop. Tesham namnam vag iti etat tesham uktam. This is called uktam. Full stop. Atahi sarvani namani uttishtanti. Uttishtanti means they create, they erupt. Etat esham sam. This is called sam. I gave the word sam. Tadhi sarvaihi namabhihi samam, because it is same in all names. Full stop. Etesham Brahma. This is called Brahma. This is their Brahma. Why? Because Tadhi sarvani namani bibharti. It nourishes all names. Okay. It nourishes all names. Okay. I understood that. So this is the first point about the Naam. Now we will come to the rule. So actually the Naam is mentioned as the Brahman now. Brahma. Samatvad.